in the outdoor space, DynaTrap is back. If you're a friend of DynaTrap, 1-800-395-1601. Join us right now. How long have you had your DynaTrap? What kind of bugs do you have in your neck of the woods? What kind of bugs and bees and how large are your mosquitoes? Are they big as a 75 Matador? Call me at 1-800-395-1601 because DynaTrap is back. This is the newest, latest version. It's F22864. If you want to pick up a brand new one, another DynaTrap, we got sizes, a quarter acre, a half acre, and then a full acre. It's on 5Z payments, and the big guy, I think the retail value of this is something like $219, something like, well, a little scroll down in our little graphic in just a second. You can see that retail value. What we have, good to have you here, buddy.
Great to see you.
So colors as well, copper, bronze, navy, and then this is called the tungsten, right?
That's it.
Tungsten, great. Half acre up front, here's at a quarter acre, half acre, and then the full acre. Okay,
right.
That's kind of what you can get, what your choice is. What's DynaTrap?
So DynaTrap is a flying insect trap. It mimics us as human beings. So we actually bring the bugs to the trap because it thinks it's going to come and feed on us.
Yes.
So they're really attracted to it. It's the light, the warmth, and the carbon dioxide that make this so special than anything else that's out there. So that's why it's so effective in trapping those bugs. And the great thing is they're not landing on you, they're not landing on your kids, they're not landing on your pets. So it's a much easier way to take your yard back, to be able to go ahead and, enjoy being outside.
All here, all now, all for either 62, 104, or 167, which is the better buy that you can get anywhere else in America on it. So let's put it to work. We show a little graphic, show a little animation of what's happening. There's that value. That's what I was looking for. The comparable retail value is $219.
Right.
$219. By the way, it's $99. So you can now get the big guy for less than the price of the mid-size guy by getting it here on QVC.
That's
instead
exactly
of $219. Exactly.
Right. So, and what makes it so special, you get the 90-day return policy here with QVC. So we want you to see it working. What does it look like when it works? This is what it looks like. So this is 2 weeks worth of bugs here in the Westchester area. These aren't landing on you, your kids, your pets, or your food.
By the way, and you get it now. Now's the time to get it because here it comes, right?
Right.
A lot of moisture. What kind of bugs? So what kind of bugs are we talking about? Let's just go through a lot of the kind of the basics of what this is about.
So the #1 pest worldwide is mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes, flies, wasps, hornets, moths, and stink bugs. So these 6 here, when we first start out, they were the only ones we could claim that we could attract and capture. But because of the new UV LED light technology, biting midges and no-see-ums, Japanese beetles, gnats, blowflies, drainflies, and the muscid that you're going to see on here. So 7 more, a total of 13 pests that we attract and capture so you can enjoy being outside.
So you can enjoy being outside. Come on in and get yours. Japanese beetles, gnats everywhere. They can do it. It's not going to, you don't need to have to worry about the butterflies, nope. Right? They're not going to have a problem with this. Take me on a tour and then we'll show you how this works.
So it's really easy. So when you get it home, you're going to plug it in. That's the critical thing. Leave it plugged in. You're going to notice there's a glow to it. Yes, it's a special color temperature that attracts the bugs, but it warms a plate underneath that creates carbon dioxide. That's what draws the bugs to it. When they get close enough, there's a powerful fan in here that sucks them down into the trap where they expire.
And here comes that that film that shows that bug in action. You'll see that in a second because the bugs are going to come in. It's like the DynaTrap Hotel California. They can check out anytime they like, but they can never leave. So here it is, and here comes, it's the combination of things, isn't it?
That's it. It's the 3 things, the light, the warmth, and the carbon dioxide. So leave it plugged in day and night because you're going to catch bugs day and night. There's the carbon dioxide. That's the difference between DynaTrap and everything else out there on the market. Everybody's trying to mimic us because we've made, in their minds, to a bug, a better human being to go bite. So the powerful fan pulls them down into the trap where they expire. Now, this part's really cool. We added this in the last 2 years. This little button here, one-touch easy emptying system. Those of you that said, I hate looking at the bugs, this is even easier. Just hit that button, you're done, goodbye, good riddance.
So if you're not sure, start with the quarter acre. If you're not sure, get the big guy, because then you can really go for it.
Right.
If you have a front house, back house, because people get 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 of these, and again, we'll take calls if you're a fan, 1-800-395-1601. But the quarter acre is a great way to start. It's on 5 easy payments of $12.59. $12.59. $12.59. Get that quarter acre. Are we down to these colors in the quarter acre?
I believe so. I'm not sure if we still have the bronze in that.
We have all 4 colors. We do have
Okay.
bronze as well. So all 4 colors are here in this quarter acre. And then you step up to the half acre, kind of the sweet spot for a lot of people.
Yeah, it is, because all right, if you have an acre property and your house is in the middle and you want to tract and capture front and backyard, you need one for the front, one for the backyard. Half acre is the way to go.
Now, when you get that full acre, by the way, now you're really going to, but a massive bin, you're going to wonder, do I need the half acre? 2 weeks later, when you see the bugs in that bin, you're going to, oh, I'm glad I got the full acre.
Well, you empty it less, but you will also attract more because it's bigger, emitting more carbon dioxide, so you're really bringing the bugs in.
Once again, how do I empty this thing?
It's real easy. So there's a little button on the bottom here. So when I hit this little tab,
Boom, that's it.
See how the drawer opens up? And that's all you do. You just have to hit that
You don't have
guy.
to touch the bugs.
You don't have to touch the bugs.
Don't have to touch the bugs. They come in, they expire, they go in, the fan draws them down. There's no buzzing on this. There's no buzzing sound.
There's no electrocution.
Not zapping them.
No.
Right?
No. So it's a better way to trap the bugs. And look, people say, why do I have to leave it plugged in? Isn't it expensive? No. Less than 6 cents a day to operate on the full acre. Less than 2 cents a day on the half and the quarter acre. You spent more money on a candle to burn and the bugs are coming back tomorrow.
Wow. Hey, on the line right now, go for it. From the copper to the bronze to the navy to the tungsten, they're all here. When you get it, copper's most limited if you want to pick it up, quarter, half, and then full acre. This is also lab tested, right?
It is. Third-party independent lab tested, so it's not just me saying it or DynaTrap saying it. We know what's going to attract and capture these bugs. These are actual mosquitoes flying into a DynaTrap. This was in my yard, so we set up the camera so you can see what it looks like when they get close enough. That fan draws them down into the bottom where they expire. We did a study at the University of Nebraska. In a 6-day period, we tested this out and said, all right, how many bugs can we catch? On the full acre one here, 2,900 and some. On the half acre, even more, 2,900 and...
A lot of bugs, a lot of bugs.
And
I've never seen that stat before.
Look at the littlest one in Florida, had over 3,101 flying insects in 7 days. They got a lot of bugs in Florida.
Right. You know what? And it's small, but it's mighty. It does the job. But here's the main thing. It gives you your outdoors back.
It really does.
You can get now, and you have that deck, and you have that pool, you have that veranda living rug, and you're outside, and you're enjoying friends, and you're enjoying it. It's the 4th of July, the Memorial Day celebration. And now you just, I grew up in Minnesota. Like that was the mosquito's the national bird in Minnesota. They're massive, they're huge. And there were times when you had to either go inside or you had to spray yourself with DEET.
Oh.
And then it was, I don't know how many years later, whatever that stuff was.
And they said you should read the label.
Yeah,
a little
DEET's
late
not
for that.
good. Oh,
Right.
thanks a lot. I've been doing it for the past 10 years.
Yeah,
Appreciate
there's
it.
nothing to worry about with this. There's no chemicals. You don't have to worry about it for your
Right.
pets. Look, I don't spray in my yard. I have 3 dogs. I'm not going to put chemicals out in my yard. I can plug this in. I can even put the quarter acre one inside the house if you want. It's also great if you have an RV. Take it to your campsite. Take it with you.
Yeah.
Get rid of the bugs.
How long? So I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it right now. Loving it. Quarter, half, full acre. Pick my color. And then where do I put it in my yard?
Great question.
And how long before, the bugs start getting attracted to it? So 2 questions.
As soon as you plug it in, they're start attracted to it because they can smell that carbon dioxide right away. You want to put it in your yard about 20 to 30 feet away from where you are, about 2 to 6 feet off the ground. That's what's
Okay.
called the fly zone. Look, these are beautiful, but if you put it in the center of the picnic table, the mosquito might bite you before it finds the DynaTrap. We don't want that to happen.
Right. So there's the story. 20 to 30 feet, right? There's that sitting area. Put it away, and then just relax and kick back. Here's the other thing you want to do with your DynaTrap. You want to leave it running,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Why is that?
Well, because most people want to turn it on when they go outside, turn it off when they come inside. You're not helping yourself by turning it on and off. Leave it run for less than 6 cents a day to operate on a large one and less than 2 cents on the half and the quarter acre. You can afford to leave this run to enjoy being outside. You spent thousands of dollars on the porch, patio, or pool,
No doubt.
and now you can't go outside? That's crazy.
Couldn't agree more.
All you need is a DynaTrap.
This is an essential part of so many homes, so many parts of the country. People get a second one, a third one. We've had calls, the testimonial calls in the past when we've had DynaTrap on
That are
have been
unbelievable.
off the
Right.
charts. Unbelievable. People who have lake homes in northern Minnesota who could not go outside and enjoy their lake home, which they paid a
I have a friend in Florida that did not put up a lanai like everybody else has, and the neighbors said, "You're nuts. You're never going to be able to go in your pool."
Right?
They're all over at his house because he has less bugs without the lanai than they do with one.
So what is it? It's the DynaTrap. Here's how it works again. Bring it home, plug it in. You'll know within the first couple of days. By the way, you know it's working because of the bin.
That's it.
Because of what's
That's the
inside.
proof.
So this is a couple of weeks, right? You'll know what's inside. And what are you going to capture here? What are you going to capture? You're going to capture a lot of bugs. Mosquitoes, yes, but there are other bugs. Like, I'm not even sure what. I don't even know what that was.
You can't see some of them; they're so small. So
biting midges.
No-see-ums. Well, no-see-ums because you can't see them. Japanese beetles, gnats, blowflies, drainflies, the muskid. Again, you get the stink bugs, you get the moths, you get all those guys that now you attract and capture them, so they're not on you, they're not on your kids, they're not on your pets, they're not in your food. Are you having a graduation party this year? Are you having a birthday party? Hey, grandma's going to be 90. We're having the whole family over, and it's going to be in the dead of summer. Well, what does that usually mean? Well, there's usually a lot of bugs. Get your DynaTrap now, plug it in, and let it do the work.
All right, for people who are shopping, give me the argument of why, with that $219 retail value, why the 1 acre actually makes the most sense.
Well, first of all, bigger basket, you empty it less. So for those of you with a lot of bugs, you don't have to keep maintaining it. Second of all, knowing what I know about mosquitoes, being the #1 worldwide pest, I'm not taking any chances. I want to get as many of those guys as I can.
Right.
Because one female mosquito can lay up to 200 eggs at a time. She can do that 3 times in a 30-day period. So one mosquito could be 600 more mosquitoes.
What, one mosquito, right. So it's breaking the cycle.
That's
You
exactly
mentioned that
it.
in the past, breaking the
Right.
cycle. So again, quarter acre, it's on 5Z payments. You can pick it up right now for $12.59. Half acre, the sweet spot, 5Z payments of $20 and change. And then with 500 people shopping, the big 1 acre, 5Z payments of $33. So $13 more per easy payment. And you get this guy, you get the big guy. You can hang it. The big guy, you can place it on a table.
Wall, you place it on a table. Yeah, just don't put it in the center of your picnic table. That's all.
Great.
Because you're attracting bugs to this. You're not pushing them away. You're bringing them to the trap.
It's tease time. What do you got coming up later on in this 2-hour show?
So we have our Sun Joe blower. This is one of my favorite tools from Joe. I used it today to get rid of all the pollen on the outdoor
Worth
furniture.
every nickel from Sun Joe.
And the bigger battery. First time we've ever done that.
That's a huge story. The bigger battery,
Right.
more powerful, longer run time.
Right.
It's a part of it. So that's coming up in a second. We'll see you in a bit, buddy.
See you in a minute.
Okay, Loving Your Garden. This is available and most popular is a copper. You're also loving now the 1 acre. It's F22864. Sean's coming back, and this is it that he just mentioned. So this is the 20.